Okay, hello and welcome back to the Sovereign Effects YouTube channel. So you want to learn how to scalp on the 1 minute, you want to sharpen your entries, get in the market, get out 10 pips, 20 pips as fast as possible. So today we're going to talk about this strategy that I've realized has almost 90% win rate, and when using coupled with perfect risk management, can really grow a small account in the long term. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. So first and foremost, you wanna have this indicator, the Ichimoku, and here are my settings such that you'll have your chart looking like this. So here are my lengths for the style, and check all this, leave the conversion line and the baseline. Conversion line is the blue line, baseline is the red line. Okay, so that is the first of our indicator. The second indicator will be our volume indicator, known as WADA ATA explosion. So the first one, version 2 by Cheyenne KM. Have this on your charts. Okay, so something I've realized with this strategy, you're always going to have uptrends and downtrends, and what the WADA ATA explosion helps you is filter out ranging markets such that you won't take trades when the conversion line and the baseline flip or cross. You can't have mixed signals, and only take when there is quote unquote an explosion. So the explosion is just volatility or volume in the market. Okay, so let's go over trades that you would have taken on the 1 minute gold chart using this strategy. So this is our first example, and as you can see, this is a buy with a 7 pip stop loss and a 1 to 3 for at least 21 pips. You can have it at 10 pips, 20 pips, 30. This is scalping. You can get in, get out as fast as you want. So here are our check marks. First, confirmation or confluence, whichever. We have the explosion in volatility. We had the crossover, but you see this crossover wasn't during an explosion, such that there was low volume, and you only take the trade when there is an explosion in volatility. Execute for a buy, have your stop loss. First trade done and dusted. Let's go over the second trade. Here we have an explosion, we have a crossover, we have our sell. Beautiful trade in my eyes. Stops for around 6 pips. You always want to have your risk to reward at around 1 to 1. You can take your 6 pips, leave the market. You can take your 1 to 2, 12 pips. You can ride this whole move, whichever you fancy. Okay, let's move on to the third example. Here we have a crossover. So the blue line gets over the red line and you have an explosion. Execute. This is scalping. You have to be as fast as possible such that the market won't leave you behind. Have your stop loss for around 7 pips. Take profit. You can have it at 7 pips also for 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 14. That. Okay, that was our third strategy. With that, you can basically get how this strategy works. And if you realize, when you have higher lot sizes, when you have a bigger account, these are thousands upon thousands of dollars per movement in pips. When you have a one lot, this per pip is $10. You can have $100, 10 pips. If you have a 100k account, depends. It all depends on risk management. But if you have bigger lot sizes, this will be thousands upon thousands in minutes. We can go over ranging market such that you can see where the confusion comes up. So as you see here, we have our bullish confirmation. The blue is above the red, but when you check the WADA ATA explosion, there's no explosion, or basically there's no volatility or volume. Stay out of that trade. This is where many people who maybe use crossover of this strategy get stopped out. But as you can see around here, when it flipped, we had an explosion. You could take your trade to ride this whole move down till volatility dies, then you get out. There are basically many ways You can choose to enter then exit at the next crossover, but personally I like taking my pips, around 10 pips. I don't like leaving profit on the table then have half my positions running, so that you can enjoy the whole move, and with that you can learn more informations, more confluences that help you gain confidence and experience in the market. You can let your positions run long. Okay, so we have an explosion, crossover, execution. It can't get any simpler, guys. It can't get any simpler. Take your first profit at a 1-to-1, at a 1-to-2. Leave half your positions, or close 80%, leave 20% running. You could have rolled out this whole move. As you can see, this is the 1 minute. Very profitable strategy. I've added an indicator by myself. This helps me filter out the best signals. Okay, so many of you asked for a 1 minute scalping strategy, and here you have it. I haven't backtested it on other pairs, but this works on gold 1 minute, since gold moves very fast with a lot of volume. Another pair that has such volume as gold is GBP, JPY, and you also want to trade these pairs during high volume market sessions, such as the New York Open, the London Open. You can have the pre-London and the pre-New York, but sessions such as the Sydney and Tokyo, or Asian, whichever you like, won't have the best entries. Okay, so that's basically it. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. This helps grow the channel and reach more viewers. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. I'll see you next time.